Hi everyone, thanks again for joining me on My Life on a Hill. My name is Tracy. I have a printer that is it's a 3D printer. It's directly from China and it prints on flowers, candles, some different shaped candles and golf balls. And it prints on large candles too, so that's why you have that hole right there. I love this printer to death. But what happened, it's only for Windows XP and Windows Vista, I think. I'll put that in the description, what is compatible to, what Windows is compatible for. What happened, that Windows computer that I had crashed. I don't have it anymore. I ended up purchasing a Mac. I bought a parallel to try and run the Windows Vista. I bought Windows everything. It is reading the program and everything, but it's not printing to this printer. It's only printing to whatever other default printer that I have, and I need to troubleshoot it, but it's so frustrating and I don't have the time, so that's why I'm doing what I'm doing with this printer. Before I put it up for sale, I decided to do a quick I don't even want to call it a tutorial because it's not something you could do at home, but just to show you what it's capable of doing. All right, my husband's brother passed away and he's heading out the country, so I decided to do this for him and his siblings. I don't have a lot of time today because it just popped in my head, wow, let me try and do this, because I do have a computer over here. That's a desktop and it's still old. Well, whatever old Vista that I need, but it doesn't have an editing program on there, so I have to try and figure and troubleshoot everything. So I stayed home today to try and troubleshoot this, just to get this item out, which I'll show you at the finished product. But in the meantime, this is some of the stuff that I have done with the candles. So you have the candles over there. That's the different size that I have worked with, and I also have a large one, the 3x9, that I also work with. All these stuff you have to have a special coating for. Like the candle is the real difficult part to try and troubleshoot it. In terms of coating it, you have to coat it and print it at the precise time. But the flower, you could coat it and leave it for a long period of time. I'm not sure what's the longest. These actually have been coated for almost over a year. So, but what I have to do is take this big printer and put it on here so that it's close to that desktop in order to work it. But with the finished product, it's really worth it, but it's just too much for me to deal with right now, and it's more of a hobby, and it's just so anyways, if you're interested in buying this printer, let me know. I'll leave my website so you could go to my email and contact me. It's really an awesome printer. But anyways, let's get started. So in the meantime, this is what it looks like, and it's for candles, golf ball. I haven't done the golf balls, and flowers. So I currently have a flower in there. And by the way, please note that if you decide to purchase this printer, there is a company out there that has the patent to print on live products, real, which mean real flowers, anything that's live, real wood. So basically, if I were you, I would just stick to these flowers, the candles, and if you want the golf balls. But the flowers are a particular kind that I'm telling you, other than sniffing it, you will not know that it's not real. So, but if you decide to buy this printer from me, it'll come with a whole package, stuff that I've had on hand, which is a ton of flowers, where to get your materials from, and different things like that. So let's get started, okay? This is one of the flowers that I'm going to be printing on today, and this one is actually yellow. I'm not sure if you could see, and I have them lined up because what I want to do is do a sunrise, sunset written, and then a picture, and they both cannot fit on the same flower. So since I have them coated already, the way I marked it, let me see if you could see it. The way I marked it is I put that little thing right there, the little ink, so I know that that's marked. Now I'm gonna go ahead and put it in here. Okay, one just finished, and that's what it's, oh, you can't see it too well. Okay, now I put it in and it's printing, okay, And this is one of them that's completed. I'm sorry for the blurriness, but my camera is not really that great. But it says Sean, sunrise, the date, and sunset of the date. Okay, this is how we're supposed to put it in. So we have the flower. Now remember, I marked it because I already coated it already. And so far, like I said, I've coated these maybe a while ago. So hold on, let's see. Okay, I put them in and I clicked it here. So I'm going to go in now and just try to make it come as wide as possible. See? And I'm going to do this, but I need both my hands just so that it spreads evenly. Okay? So I kind of filled in both sides as much as possible, but it's really going to stay right here in the center. You see that part right there? You kind of not want that anywhere in the middle because the picture will come out warp. Okay? The ink for this printer is just one ink. Lexmark number 27, which is the color. It has slot for 2, but you only need 1. It will come with a disc, and this is basically how it looks. The software, and it comes on a USB, so you will need the USB. But I have everything for this. Okay, let's look at the picture. So we take it out. We take out the whole and see the picture inside. So now we're going to release it. Be careful. Oops, don't do that because it's still kind of wet. And there you have another picture. So we have one more to do. And I'm going to take it to my craft table, dining room table, and we're going to make this into a corsage. Okay? The good thing about this is that what I do, I take a piece of paper right here and I put it on, and then I put it in the holder, and that's how I do my test print, so you don't waste flowers. And when you get it to the point where you like it, then you take it off and you put the flower in and you widen it like how I showed you. And like this, because of the texture, I think this little leaf right here got the machine to stuck and just stayed in one spot, so it kind of like did like a double print. So, but the good thing is that it's not wasted. You could go ahead and just cut this off and use another petal. But there's just so much of that you can do without basically left with anything. Now everything's completed. So what I'm going to do now is clip the stem so it's the height of a corsage. Then we're going to put it next to each other and put the leaves behind the flower. So we have one. And when I say one, a set of 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I only could make 6 right now because I didn't even think the printer and the program right now would work. This computer is on the verge of crashing, so it crashed on me a few times before I even were able to do it again. And this is again the reason why I'm sitting here with a product that I can't use that I love, so might as well I bless someone else with it, see if they want to purchase it. It's an awesome item, as you can tell what it can do. And what else can I tell you about it? Anyways, if you have any question, don't hesitate to email me or put it in my comment section. So let's go to the table because my husband's leaving right now. This is Thursday, but Thursday about 12, and I had to put aside all my work because I'm trying to get my husband ready and out of here for international flight. Like 3 in the morning he's gonna be picked up, and he's coming back Monday. We're gonna miss him, but we know it's something he has to do right now, and you know, I'm really glad he gets to do this. So anyways, let's get to the table so we could do the centerpieces. I'm not going to walk through the centerpieces, I mean not the centerpieces, the corsage. I'm not going to walk through it because right now I'll show you the finished product and what I did. I am now at my craft table, just kidding, my dining room table. Now what I'm going to do is clip the stem to about right to the first leaf, okay? Now remember, these are artificial. They're not real, and For his wife, I will make his, I really wanted to use the white roses, but they're in storage, so I only used what I had in my closet, and I made hers was a little bit of pink and yellow. And so we're gonna make his common law, I'm sorry, we're gonna make his wife's corsage a little bit different because she is the spouse. So we're gonna use black ribbon with a little bit of purple, and I know it has a little bit of glitter to it, but again, hers has to be a little bit different. Don't forget, we're gonna save some of these right here to put behind the corsage. So I'm just going to cut them off. I'm not probably going to use all of them. But hey, and again, I saved everything because you never know what you might need stuff for. Don't forget, I have my pin to glue on the back to pin on the corsage. Hey, if you don't know how to make bows, don't let that scare you. That's why there's that bow something maker, and it really works. I don't even like the way I make bows, to be quite honest with you, but I think I have improved throughout the years. So we're gonna have something like this. And again, hers is going to stand out with just the little bit of bling bling on there. First, move. Okay, even though we're working with this and the ink should be dry already, still be careful. You don't want to smudge anything, okay? Because these things come out to be very costly if you have to redo them. And we're going to glue on our leaves. So we have one here. See how that's coming along really awesome? Maybe we could put one more. Yeah, one more would be just great. Maybe over here somewhere. Let's see. Some shoes, and it's already packed. He literally had to take out one of his shoes, so. But it's on for a few days. Because the holes are in there, so it will ooze out on the back, so you don't want to get burned. So let's hold it by the tin, the little part. Now look at it and see where the center is. So the center is like right there. So now, since you're going to be putting it on a leaf, you have to then turn it around, make sure that leaf is attached, because you don't want this flapping all over the place. So you have to find where that leaf is attached and glue it down. One for her. And this is the back. So this is for his wife, which is his picture, and it says his name is Sean, and sunrise 2/12/1967, and he sunset 9/30/2013. Isn't that beautiful? Oh my gosh. Anyways, let's go ahead and make some more. Okay, I completed everything. I have 6. I have 4, which is for my husband and his siblings. So it's so there's 4 of them, and then one for that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then one for his wife, and one extra for a cousin that's going also from the States down there. And so I pretty much kept the same, except maybe this one has black, this one has black, but this one I made special for her with the little bling bling. You know, real basic, because you don't want to really take away from the pictures. So this is what we have, and that's completed. So I hope my husband won't be mad at me. I know he's happy that I am doing this, but I hope he's not mad because he's taking a carry-on and I don't know where he's gonna put it. So, but it's something that just popped in my head. I realized that oh my god, I could do this, and I totally forgot. So anyways guys, thanks again for joining me on my life on a hill. Please don't forget to subscribe, and if you're interested in purchasing the machine, call me. I'll tell you what all it comes with. I'll help you the best way I can to start your business. And anyways, you guys take care. Bye bye.